Hello everybody, it's Shannon. Do you like my rap? Welcome to October in Houston. It's not even like cold outside, but it's super comfy. So, all right, so today we are gonna go through some more امثال, which means proverbs. And these are actually, there's a list back from when I was taking Hijazi lessons. أمثال حجازية, أمثال شعبية حجازية. And some of these, I think they might also be Egyptian, because I think they share some like مصطلحات, you know, like some terminology and things, but and other regions might use these proverbs as well. So I don't think they're exclusively Hijazi, but correct me if I'm wrong. إذا شفت الحافي قول ياكافي. And that means like, kind of like be grateful for what you have. Like if you see somebody who is barefoot, then say like yakafi is kind of like, you say like Allah yakfina, which means like God, Allah yakfina min sharhum. God, like we've got enough of their, like keep us away from their evil, right? So yakfina is like, yeah, yakafi. Or mandi waqt kafi is like, I don't have enough time. So the shuft al-hafi, yeah. So al-hafi is like somebody who's barefoot. Yeah. Gul yakafi. And it's kind of like saying, yeah, when you see somebody who's less well off than you, then like, be grateful. Yeah. Oh, yakafi, and it means, oh, enough. Yeah, yakafi. So just be thankful for what you have, you know. Number 2. أشكي لمين وكل الناس مجاريح. أشكي لمين means I complain to who. وكل الناس مجاريح. مجاريح is like, I think from مجروح, or like wounded, from jarah, right? Everybody has wounds. I think it's like, I think it's kind of like saying like, don't bitch about everything because everybody has things they're going through. And I don't know if this is something you would say yourself, if like you want to complain, but you're like, you know what, I shouldn't complain because everybody else has problems. But yeah, أشكي لمين وكل الناس مجاريح. Okay, أفتكر لك يابصله وكل عضة بدمعه. بدمعه means أفتكر لك يابصله means what do I think about you? Onion. يابصله is an onion. What do وكل عضة بدمعه? أفتكر actually is like I remember, right? أفتكر لك because أفتكر فيك is like I think about you. أفتكر لك I think is I remember you. So it's like, how do I remember you when every bite, بكل عضة بدمعه, like when you're eating an onion or, you know, cutting an onion, you get like tears. So it's like saying, I think it's something you say to a person who's like maybe like injured you a lot, or not injured like physically, but it could be somebody who's emotionally abusive or something. It's like, you know, how do I remember you every time with you? It's like it's been like causing me tears or pain or distress, you know. اقطع لسان عدوك بالسلام عليكم. It means cut the tongue of your enemy with salam alaikum, you know, as like a greeting, like peace. And so I think it's like a way of saying like, kill them with kindness, you know, or like just don't respond to fighting words in a mean way, because like it's the best way to cut somebody off is just to like to not let yourself be bothered and to like come in peace. ترافقه اللي ترافقه وافقه. The person that you're accompanying, you're with, wafaqo means like agree with them. Like I think it basically what it's saying is like, yeah, if you're going to be spending time with somebody, oh, what is that? It's like a huge, I think that's a grasshopper. Okay, that was scary. Anyway, sorry. I'll take a picture of it so y'all can see. It's like this big insect out on my balcony. Anyway, yeah, so the person that you're going with, like, don't try to fight somebody that you're accompanying. Like agree with the person that you're hanging out with. And I think it means like, or tarafiqo, I think of like accompanying. So like on like a journey or something, not just somebody I'm hanging out with. Like ili yarafiq, mumkin tarafiqni is like a rafiq is like actually like a friend. You know, Rafiq from Lion King, isn't that the name Rafiq? I don't know if it comes from like the Arabic ya rafiq, which means it's like a friend. But yeah, the person that you accompany, wafiq, agree with him. All right, اللي ما يخاف من الله خاف منه. Oh, that's a good one. The person who is not scared of God, be scared of that person. Like I think it's like saying the person who has nothing to lose can be the most dangerous. اللي يشوف القبة يحسبها مزار. person that sees Qubba is like the tower, isn't it? It's like, thinks it's what's mazar? Let me check. A shrine. The person who sees the Qubba thinks it's a shrine. Somebody else has to explain. لازم تشرحون لي هذا المثل. إيش يجيب خايب الرجاء لأمه? What does the unlucky person bring to his mom? That's like, I don't know when you would use that either. In update عيبي, وإن شقيت ثوبي. In update, like I showed my aib is like my imperfections. So it's like if I'm going to show you something, I'm going to show you my imperfections, and if I'm going to rip something, I'm going to rip my own clothes. Maybe it's like saying I'm going to be vulnerable first. Like I wouldn't ask you to do something that I wouldn't do. Maybe. أهل العقول في راحة والمجانين في ساحة. The people who are rational, have good minds, are at ease, and the crazy people are in the saha, is like the middle of the town, like they're out in the street doing whatever. So it's saying like, yeah, people who are, yeah, logical or like smart, they don't have to worry about anything, but people who are freaking out and crazy are in the middle of the streets. Okay. اتلم المتعوس على خايب الرجاء. I talked about this in the other one, which means like the unfortunate and the loser were reunited, something like that. Oof. اضرب ابنك وأحسن أدبه ما يموت لين يحين أجله. It's saying hit your son and his manners will be better. ما يموت لين يحين أجله. He won't die until his time. I'm not sure about the end of that. عامل حاجتي بيدي ولا أقول الكلب يا سيدي. This is what somebody who I think is kind of doesn't like authority would say. It's like I do my work with my own hands and I don't say to a dog, yes sir. So maybe like when you have a bad boss, you'd be like, or when you're like starting, you have your own business or something. It's like when you do your own work and you're proud of it. اذبح بسك ليلة عرسك. Oh. This one is very like, I think it's kind of old and traditional. Like it's saying slaughter the cat on the night of your marriage, which is just like, this is not PC. It's like saying make your wife afraid of you, like on the first night, like kill the cat so that she sees you as somebody to like be obeyed and don't piss off, is what it's saying. اللي ما يسمع كلام الكبير يطيح في البير. The person who doesn't listen to the elderly falls in the well. Like a beer is like the well, like سرك في بير, your secret's in the well. Like the well, it gets the water, you know? Yeah, I think that's what it's trying to say. All right, so yeah, if you don't listen to people, then you're going to fall in the well. اقلب الجرة على فمها تطلع البنت لأمها. It's like saying, okay, so turn the الجرة is like the vase or something, or the water pitcher. Turn it over and you're going to see the تطلع البنت لأمها. It's like the girls grow up to be like their mothers. Kind of like the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, something like that. العور في بلاد العم فاكهة. The one-eyed person in the country of the blind, فاكهة, is like, I thought فاكهة is like a fruit. العور. Basically like in the world of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. I think that's what it's kind of saying, something similar to that. أبو البنات مرزوق. The father of daughters is blessed, or like, yeah, lucky, kind of. مرزوق. اتعلقوا على حبال العنكبوت. They're hanging onto spiders. Habal is like the spider's web. So maybe it's like people who are like relying on a house of cards or something like that. اللي على راسه بطحة يحسس عليها. Somebody, okay, the person who has on his head like a bump on his head is sensitive about it. So it's like maybe somebody who's self-conscious about something and they try to like somebody who's very aware of their shortcomings and they're super like sensitive about it or something, I think. اللي بيته من قزاز لا يحذف الناس بالطوب. The person whose house is made of glass is not throwing stones at people. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Ili bila'um halu yarum. Oh, the person who doesn't have a mom is in a sad situation, kind of. Okay. Halu yarum, yeah. Ili yastahi min bint ammu ma yajib minha. Ili yastahi min bint ammu ma yajib minha walid. The person who is shy of their cousin. So bint ammu, so the am is the paternal uncle. So it's like your dad's brother. And so the bint, that's the cousin, the daughter of the dad's brother. And it's common practice to marry your cousin. I mean, I don't know if it's still common, but I would say like people would not raise an eyebrow even now. If you said you're marrying your cousin, like they'd be like, okay. Not like in the US, they'd be like, what, you know? So yeah, it's saying that, yeah, so the person who's shy of his cousin is not gonna get a child from her. Like they're not gonna have kids if you're, I mean, okay, yeah. Tashish wal-ab yatafish. The mom, I think Ash, like the mom like makes, like, I wanna say Ashish is like makes things livable. And the father, yatafish is annoying. Like, who yatafishni is like, he's so annoying. Ana tafshana is like, I'm so annoyed. I'm pissed off. So it's saying that the dad like pisses people off and the mom makes things like, yeah, nice and like organized and livable. I'm assuming that this one was created by women. Hopefully you guys found this interesting. Let me know your comments down below. Are there any other proverbs that you like? Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.